Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to look at the Environmental Science Unit 1 Paper 1 2014 past paper solutions. Alright guys, so get ready, pay attention and listen up keenly as we go through. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel to get more updates. We will be looking at the 2013 paper next, so subscribe so you can be notified as soon as we drop the video. So let's go into the video. Alright, number one, which of the following describes a niche? Now the answer is D, a set of environmental conditions under which a species can carry out its life functions. In other words, guys, niche, the functions of the organism. They feed, they reproduce, they live in symbiotic relationships or competition. All of those are functions. All right, guys, let's move to number two. Biomes are traditionally defined in terms of, and the best answer I have is the location. And of course, guys, the climate, vegetation, and species diversity would help to categorize the biomes. All right. Number three, conservation of biodiversity is an important aspect of maintaining the integrity of natural systems. At which levels can conservation be implemented? We have 1 year species, 2 biosphere, 3 ecosystem, and 4 habitat. Now the answer is D, all 4 of them. Number 4, which of the following illustrates the principle of sustainable agriculture? Of course, guys, the answer is A, 1, 2, and 3. 1, ecological integrity, 2, economical viability, and 3, social equity. All right. Number 5 refers to the diagram below. The area labeled X is the, and the answer is A, the biosphere, meaning all the living things. It means living things. So of course, guys, you know, living things need some amount of atmosphere, which is the oxygen, or even for plants, the carbon dioxide. Need some of the water and the soil. All right. Number 6, which of the following are true of ecotones? Of course, the answer is C, 1 and 2. They contain species common to both ecosystem, and 2, they are species that are specialized but not found in other ecosystems. Number 7, which of the following are true of exotic species? Now the answer is D, 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. So it says 1 here says they are species that have been introduced into a new geographical area, and 3, many of them may become invasive, and 4, they are species native to a specific country. Of course, there are some note briefs here. These are species introduced by human into an ecosystem, right? And also another point is that they did not get a chance to evolve. So of course, if they don't get a chance to evolve in the ecosystem, then that means they are brought in from a new country or place, right? All right, number 8 says, 8 refers to the table below. 8, based on the data in the table in the table above, which site has the greatest ecosystem stability, and that would be Y, 6.8. Number 9, the structure of an ecological community is determined by the interactions among the, and the answer is D, 2 and 3, the abiotic part of the community, and 3, biotic and abiotic parts of the community. Number 10, which of the following sample methods is appropriate for studying aquatic macroinvertebrates? And that's the KICMET. Number 11, mangrove exists in a specific type of ecosystem under which specific conditions. Which of the following is a limiting factor in a mangrove ecosystem? And that's salinity. Of course, guys, it needs salt to an extent to survive. So, yeah, that's the best answer I have. Number 12, which of the following best describes denitrification? Of course, the answer is A, 1, 2, and 3. 1 here. 2, conversion by an anaerobic bacteria. And 3, takes place in wetland soils. Number 13. The 14 refers to the following. A group of marine scientists collected data on a coral reef area in Belize. The following table shows part of this data for the fish community. All right. What is the species diversity of this site? Of course, guys, this is the formula. So hen would be, you add up all of these, get 110. Of course, when you work out everything, you will get 11,990, and then you'll divide the 3,478, which is calculated by year, into it, and you'll get 3.45 as your answer. B. Number 14. Which of following is the dominant fish species at the site? Is the blue-head wrasse, right? With 48. Item 15 refers to the graph, which represents the estimated population size for a species of frogs occupying a pond habitat. The pond is contaminated with pesticide runoff from the nearby farm. For a pesticide level of 25 ppm parts per million, the estimated population size for the frog is 70. Right? Number 16. The number of children a woman is expected to have during her lifetime is called and the answer is D, total fertility rate. Now, fertility rate would mean per every 1,000, but the total fertility would mean the amount of children she's expected to have throughout her lifetime if she lives over 65, right? To 65, 49, sorry. All right, number 17, which of the following factors contribute to a higher life expectancy in the developed world? The answer is D, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, guys, improve medical care, 2, higher levels of hygiene, 3, fewer road accidents, and 4, stable political system. The answer is D, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 18, many early human settlements were located near rivers because they provided. The answer is A, water for irrigation. Number 19, which of the following is not a direct population control method? The answer is B, natural disaster. Number 20, flooding of a river though potentially dangerous to human, is equally beneficial because this, and the answer is D, replenishes nutrient levels in floodplains. Number 21, the population structure of a country can be best illustrated using an age-sex pyramid. The answer is B. 22 to 23 refers to the table below, which shows water consumption in Trinidad and Tobago for the period 1950 to 2010. What is the relationship between the population size and water withdrawal from the period 1950 to 2010? The answer is B. Water withdrawal increased with increased population. And number 23, difference in population from 1960 to 2010. All right, says difference. Of course, guys, you would minus the final minus the initial amount. And the answer here is A, 0.78 million. That's what you should have. Number 24, what is the population double time of a country X with a birth rate of 35% per 1,000 and a death rate of 12 per 1,000 individual? Of course, guys, what you do is to find out the growth rate first, which is this part of the formula, which is this part of the formula. Please note, so you take away 12 from 35 over 10. That should give you 2.3%. And then now you use the rule of 70 to finish up the answer, which you will divide 70 by the 2.3, which is the rate. Don't add the percentage in it. And what you'll get is 30.4 years. Number 25, the consumption of renewable resources can lead to sustainable development if consumption is, and the answer is B, 2 only, less than nature's ability to replenish. And item 26-27 refer to the following population pyramid. Which of the following conclusions are true for the population pyramid? The answer is D. Now the birth rate is very high. So here, guys, it have a broad base. 2, 3, death rate is very high. Of course, once it is shaped like it's a concave sun, it means death rate is high. And 4, low life expectancy. If death rate is high, it means that individuals are not expected to live long. So the answer is D, guys. Number 27, which of the following should be done by a government whose country has a similar population pyramid? Of course, guys, you have to do it through education, which is to build more primary and secondary schools. And of course, that will help to bring down the population growth. Item 28 refers to the following graph, which shows the world population growth for the period 1800 to 2050. Which of the following factor may be responsible for the pattern shown in the graph? Of course, it would be A only, I, birth rate. As you can see, item 2930 refers to the shape of the population pyramid given below. Which of the pyramids above illustrate the structure of an economically developed country? So, the more developed countries, the two would be these two. Be the birth rate is almost equal in death rate. So abroad, the base should be equal in the workforce, equal in the older population. All right, so growth rate remain constant. So these two. D. Number 30. Which pyramid depicts country with the highest dependency ratio? And that would be 2, 3, and 4. So even though they are developed guys, they have a broad base here. Means they have a lot of births. And when they have births, it means that parents have to take care of their children. And of course, when the persons are living longer, the government have to provide more pension to take care of the elderly. So they are dependents as well. Number 31. Toxic pesticides can re-enter the food chain via the answer is C, groundwater contamination. 32. Which of the following is threatened by the breakdown of calcium carbonate by water containing higher levels of dilute carbonic acid? The answer is B, coral reef. 33. Which of the following terms refer to the intensive search for compound of medicinal value in organisms that were not previously used for such purpose? The answer is bioprospecting. Number 34. Seagrasses are flowering plants that grow in fully saline environment. Which of the following are true of the seagrass? The answer is C, 1, 2, and 4. They are in class of monocotyledon. 2, they are found in the photic zone. And 4, pollination occur while submerged. 35. Which international agreement was intended to help minimize pollution of the seas caused by a practice such as dumping oil or exhausted pollution? The answer is MARPOL, which is D. Number 36, guys. Which of the following are examples of non-consumptive use of natural resources? The answer is D, 1, 2, and 4. 1, ecotourism. 2, bioprospecting. And 4, research. Number 37, two major natural resources found in Guyana are B, bauxite and forest. Of course, you know, bauxite is short and is major, but and forest, guys, bauxite is not an island. It's not surrounded by a sea, so, and of course, the forests outdo the beaches by far. 38, in Trinidad, large-scale industrialization is taking place in rural areas. What is the best solution to avoid this problem? The best answer is B, establishment of zoning regulation. 39, which of the following reasons justify the importance of natural resources in the Caribbean? The answer is D, 1, 2, 4, 3, and 4. Foreign exchange earning. 2, spiritual value. 3, research. And 4, food security. Number 40. Which of the following can be used to reduce the effects of habitat destruction? The answer is C, 1, 3, and 4. 1, reforestation. 3, restoration. And 4, legislation. Number 41, what agricultural practice of the indigenous people of the Caribbean preserve nutrients? The best one is crop rotation. Of course, you know, you have intercropping, guys, but intercropping would use up more than preserve. All right. 42, the increased acidity of the waters surrounding coral reef pose a serious threat to these ecosystems. Which of the following contributes to the increased acidity? The answer is C, 2, and 4, which is increased dissolved carbon dioxide. You know, that will form the carbonic acid, right? And 4, decreased dissolved oxygen levels. Of course, if oxygen is dissolved, then you may have more carbon dioxide coming in. Number 43. What can Caribbean countries do to overcome species depletion of forest biodiversity? The best answer would be D, ban all hunting and logging in the area for 3 years in order for the flora and fauna time to replenish themselves. 44 and 45 refers to the diagram, which shows the relationship between fishing efforts and sustainable yield. Number 44, which of the following occurs at point Z, which is here? My best answer is D, fish replenishment. And 45. What does X represent? Of course, guys, it represents the maximum sustainable yield. And of course, guys, remember, this is our strategy to use so that we don't have overfishing. All right, so they should not pass this height. They should not exceed that quota amount of fish to catch. All right, guys, so we are now at the end of the paper. Please share to your friends, subscribe to the channel,